Hello, my name is Angelique, and today for our yoga practice, we want to be conscious of our movements. We don't want to force ourselves in any poses. Always go by the breath. If the breath is choppy or you're holding your breath, you're going a little too far than what you're capable of. So just be conscious of your breath. Make sure it's inhale, exhale through the nose, breath is flowing and smooth. When your hands are to the floor, hands are flat, fingers are spread, middle fingers coming straight ahead. Make sure you distribute the weight evenly throughout the hand. Anytime you step your foot forward, your foot should be directly underneath your knee. And again, move consciously and slowly. So basically, you want to be conscious of your movements. You never want to feel sharp pain. If you feel intimidated by any pose, you don't feel like you have to do it, you can do a modification. Or try, if it's too intense to hold, make sure you're breathing, and then the same way you come into the pose is the same way you come out, slowly and mindfully. So right now we're going to put one foot in front of the other, start off with some spinal rolls, warming up the lower back and the hips. Start the breathing, inhale, exhale through the nose, Ujjayi breathing. Switch legs, and then reverse the circles. You may notice from one side of the body to the next, some posture, one side may feel tighter, but that side may be stronger. The other side may be more flexible, but weaker. With daily practice, a continuous practice, you'll see the body start to balance out. Then bring the hands on the ankles, forward and back. And again, switch legs. Forward and back. Keep the breath flowing. Inhale, exhale through the nose. Now sit up nice and tall. Right ear to right shoulder. Relax the shoulders down and away from the ears. And then switch sides. You want to breathe into the parts of the body that give you the most awareness, and just try to relax. Come up to center. Interlace the fingers behind the back, right thumb is on top, knuckles to the floor, shoulders down and away from the ears. Bring the chin to chest. Lift the head and chin. Extend forward, leading with the chest. Arms overhead, forehead to the floor. So you come back up, turn to the right, and then turn to the left. Come back to center. Again, right ear to right shoulder. And then left ear to left shoulder. Be conscious of the spine and your posture. Back is straight. You want to release the tension in neck, shoulders, and jaw. Tuck the hands slightly underneath the buttocks. Fingers turned in towards the body, into the buttocks. Lift and expand the chest. Lift the hips, press the shins to the floor. Release the head back. Bring the chin to chest, hips down, switch legs. Interlace the fingers, left thumb is on top, knuckles to the floor, shoulders down away from the ears. And inhale, release the head back. Drop the chin, take the arms off the back, again leading with the chest, extend forward, arms overhead, forehead to the floor. Slowly come back up, turn to the left, and then turn to the right. Come back to center. Right ear to right shoulder. Try not to arch the back. Back is straight. And then bend. Tilt the head to the left. Left ear to left shoulder. Come back to center. Again, tuck the fingers slightly underneath the buttocks. Lift and expand the chest. Press with both hands and arms evenly. Gently lift the hips. Expanding the chest. Inhale as you extend back. Chin to chest. Hips to the floor. Sit up nice and tall. Left arm comes across the chest. And then left arm is overhead. Work the arm back. Gently breathe into the body again. Watch the lower back. Make sure you don't arch. Left ear to left shoulder. Right hand towards the floor. Again, release the shoulders down and away from the ears. Left hand behind the head. Right hand and elbow to the floor. Gaze up towards the ceiling. Keep breathing. Inhale, exhale through the nose. Slowly come up. Switch legs. Right arm comes across the chest. And then gently bring the right arm behind. Working the arm down. Again, try not to arch the back. Inhale, exhale through the nose. Then right ear to right shoulder. Left hand towards the floor gently. Tilt the head away from the hand. And keep breathing. Bring the right hand behind the head. Left hand and elbow to the floor. Gaze up towards the ceiling. And then slowly come up. Raise both arms up, turn the palms outward, press the palms together, work the arms back. Switch sides, and try to lengthen the spine, reach for the sky as you work the arms gently back. Interlace the fingers, palms towards the ceiling. Knuckles towards the ceiling. And then gently bend to the right. Try to keep the arms straight. Try to keep the palms together. And then slowly bend to the left. Again, arms straight. As much as you can, palms pressed together. Come back to center. Release the right arm down. We want to line up the arm with the spine, fingers pointing towards the head. Left arm is overhead. Try and bind. Again, watch that the back isn't arching. And then release. Switch sides. Left arm is underneath. Right arm is overhead. You may find that one side is tighter than the other. Again, a disciplined practice, eventually they will both be flexible. And then release. Come onto all fours. Hands are flat, fingers are spread, knees and feet are hip-width apart. You want to try and distribute the body weight evenly. So through the lower body and through the hands. Toenails into the mat, round the back, chin to chest. Toes into the mat, lift the tail, chest and chin. Again, toenails into the mat, round the back, chin to chest. Toes into the mat, lift the tail, chest and chin. Now keep the toes into the mat as you sit the buttocks onto the heels. Slide the arms forward, press the forearms and forehead to the floor as you sit the buttocks onto the heels. Then lift the head and chin. Come back onto all fours. Tuck the right arm underneath, right ear and shoulder to the floor. you can, bring the left arm around the back. Try and bond with the inner thigh or hip. And then come back onto all fours. Tuck the left arm underneath. Left ear and shoulder to the floor. Right arm comes around the back. Try and bond with the inner thigh or hip. Of course, continue to breathe, especially into the parts of the body that give you the most awareness. And then come back onto all fours. Hands directly underneath the shoulders. You're going to squeeze the arms into the body, come into caterpillar, and then push up into cobra. Tops of the feet pressing into the floor. Keep the thighs and buttock muscles active. Lengthen the spine. Draw the shoulders back away from the ears. Now raise the knees up, upward facing dog. Turn the toes into the mat. Squeeze the arms into the body for chaturanga. Push up into plank. Fold here. Hands flat, fingers spread, gaze forward. Knees down, lift, down, lift, down, then lift. Right knee to the floor, left knee to the floor, right knee, then left knee. Again, push into the legs, raise the right leg up. If you can, raise the left arm up. Left hand is down, right leg is down. Again, raise the left leg, then try and raise the right arm. Keep breathing. Right hand is down, left leg is down. Squeeze the arms into the body, chaturanga. Push up, upward facing dog. Exhale, chaturanga, squeeze the arms into the body. Plank, downward facing dog. Hands are flat, fingers are spread, chest towards the thighs, crown the head to the floor. Bend the right leg, left heel is down. Make sure you press with both hands and arms evenly. Chest towards the thighs, think of the forehead to the floor. Then bend. The left leg, right heel is down. And again, bend the right leg, left heel is down. Right heel is down, bend the left leg. Both heels down. Arm up on the toes, around the back, hips are down. Lift and expand the chest. Again, push back, downward facing dog. Arm up onto the toes, around the back, hips are down. Lift and expand the chest. Push back. Downward facing dog. Come up on the toes, round the back, hips are down. Lift and expand the chest. Again, squeeze the arms into the body, chaturanga. Plank. Downward facing dog. Hands are flat, fingers are spread, chest towards the thighs, crown the head to the floor. Now gaze at the feet. You want the toes forward and the heels forward. You want the feet straight. If the back of your legs are very tight, you may see the heels lifted. That's fine, just keep breathing into that part of the body. Now gaze up and then gently jump the feet between the hands. Feet together, big toes touching. Forehead towards the shins. Now think about the feet. Try not to keep the weight into the heels. Shift the weight forward so that the hips are right over the ankle. And exhale. Keep breathing into the lower back. If the back of the legs are tight, you can bend the knees. It's more important that the back is straight than the legs. The legs will eventually open up when the back does. Lift the head and chin, step the feet, shoulder width apart, and again, lengthen and fold the torso over the thighs, crown the head to the floor. Let the arms hang. Arms resting to the floor. Bend the legs. Deep bend in the legs, let the belly rest on the thighs, let the back decompress. And then slowly shift the weight to the heels as you slowly roll up. Raise the arms up. Press the palms together. Work the arms back. Switch sides. And palms press together. Lengthen the spine. Interlace the fingers. Palms towards the ceiling. Knuckles towards the ceiling. Bend to the right. Gaze up. Again, palms on the feet straight. Palms on the feet pressed together. Arms straight. Right hand is down. Slide the hand down onto the leg as you gaze up towards the ceiling. Make sure the thighs are active. Interlace the fingers. Bend to the left. Again, gaze up. Left arm is down. Slide the arm down. Extend through the fingertips. I'm at the center. Left arm is underneath again. Right arm overhead. Try and bind with the left hand. Release, switch sides. Right arm is underneath. Left arm is overhead. Again, try and bind. And then release. Feet together, big toes touching, so you're at the top of the mat. You look down at your feet, make sure you want to see a little mat between each toe. Hands in front of the chest in prayer position. Lift up from the arches, lengthen the spine, feel the energy move up the legs. Tuck the hips slightly forward. Back is straight, shoulders down away from the ears. This is a dynamic pose, mountain pose. Inhale, raise the arms up. Extend back. Exhale, coming down with the straight back, forward bend, forehead towards the shins. Lift the head and chin, take the feet back, squeeze the arms into the body, chaturanga, push up, upward facing dog, exhale, chaturanga, plank, downward facing dog. Hands are flat, fingers are spread, chest towards the thighs, crown the head to the floor. Keep breathing. Inhale, exhale through the nose. Again, gaze up at the hands, take the feet back, feet together, big toes touching, forehead towards the shins. Inhale, lift the head and chin. Come up at the straight back, raise the arms up, extend back, exhale, hands in front of the chest in prayer position. Sun salutation A, we're going to do that one more time. Inhale. Raise the arms up, extend back, exhale, back straight as you forward bend, forehead towards the shins, lift the head and chin, take the feet back, squeeze the arms into the body, chaturanga, push up, upward facing dog, exhale, chaturanga. Now raise the right leg up, push up into plank. Keep the right leg extended, push the weight into the left leg. Again, raise the left arm up. Right leg is down, left arm to the side, to the feet, underneath the arm, push into the legs. Left arm is forward, back is straight. Arm to the side, to the feet, underneath the arm. Left hand is down, raise the right leg. Now push back, downward facing dog with the right leg extended. Climb up on the toes of the left foot, keep working the chest towards the thigh. Left heel is down. Turn the hips. Bend the legs so the knee is pointing towards the ceiling. Knees underneath the left armpit. Climb up on the toes of the left foot. Keep pushing the chest towards the thigh. Keep breathing as you straighten the right leg towards the ceiling. Now slowly bring the shoulders over the wrist, hips parallel to the floor. Bring the right knee into the right elbow. Extend the leg back, lift the head and chin. Right knee to right elbow, extend the leg back. Now this next one, step. The right foot forward. Legs straight, toes are forward, lengthen the spine, gaze forward. Try to get the back as straight as you can. Again, breathing into the parts of the body that give you the most awareness. If the breath is choppy, you're going too far. Smooth out the breath and try to relax into the pose. Then, on exhalation, release the chest and head down. Lift the head and chin, bring both hands inside the leg, bend the left knee to the floor. Make sure the right knee is over the ankle. Raise the left knee, down, lift, down, lift, down, lift, and then down. Now relax the top of the foot to the floor, gently come onto the forearms, release the chest and head down. Forehead towards the floor. Gaze at the right foot. Make sure that foot is flat and the leg is close to the body. Remember, breathe into the parts of the body that give you the most awareness. Come up onto the hands onto the knee. Relax the shoulders, sink the hips forward. Inhale, raise the arms up, extend back, crescent moon. And exhale. Left arm comes to the outside of the right leg, press the palms together. So the hips are sinking forward, the leg and the arm are counteracting each other, so the hands as you gaze up towards the ceiling. Of course, keep breathing. Gaze down at the right foot, left arm comes to the outside of the leg. If you can, bring the hand to the floor, right hand towards the ceiling. Gaze forward, raise the left knee, down, lift, down, and then lift. Now hold here. If you feel like your shoulders are open, gently tuck that left arm underneath, right arm comes around the back, try and bind. Again, gaze down, left knee is down, lift, down, and then lift. Hold here. Release. Hands come down on the right foot. Right foot steps back with the left. Hold for plank. Squeeze the arms into body chaturanga. Plank. Now gently just turn the feet. You want the right hand and the right foot to be in alignment as you turn to the left. Stack the feet for side plank. Then left arm is down. Again, chaturanga. Plank. Gently turn to the right. You want the hand and the foot to be in alignment as the right hand comes towards the ceiling. Hold for side plank. Hips towards the ceiling, distribute the body weight evenly. Right hand is down. Hold for plank. Squeeze the arms into body chaturanga. Push up. Upward facing dog. Exhale. Chaturanga. Raise the left leg up. Gaze forward, raise the right arm. Left leg is down, arm to the side, to the feet, underneath the arm. Again, forward, side, feet, underneath the arm. Left hand is down. Raise the left leg, push back. Downward facing dog, left leg extended. Gaze at the right foot, make sure the foot is straight ahead. Working the heel down, arms are active, pushing the chest towards the thigh. Climb up on the toes of the right foot. Right heel is down. Now turn the hips, bend the leg, keep pushing the chest towards the thigh. And again, climb up on the toes of the right foot. Straighten the left leg. Keep working. The leg as high as you can, keep breathing. Slowly, bring the shoulders over the wrists, hips parallel to the floor. Now gently bring the left knee to left elbow, back, again, to the knee, then back. Now this last one, step the left foot forward, between the hands. Legs are straight, toes are forward. Try to get the back as straight as you can. It's more important that the back is straight than the legs are straight. Keep breathing. Inhale, exhale to the nose. And if you can, lengthen the torso over the thigh. Forehead towards the shin. You want to breathe into the parts of the body that give you the most awareness and try to relax into them as much as you can. Then lift the head and chin. Bend the left leg. Both hands come inside the leg. Right knee is down. Left knee is over the ankle. Lift. Down. Lift. Down. Lift. Down. Lift. And then down. Relax the top of the foot to the floor. Again, make sure the left knee is over the left ankle as you slowly come down onto the forearms, sinking the hips forward. Gaze at the left foot. Make sure that that left foot is flat. Hug the leg in towards the body. Come up onto the hands, and then gently bring the hands onto the leg. Sink the hips forward. Raise the arms up, extend back, press and move. Extend through the fingertips, press the palms together. Now bring the right arm to the outside left leg, press the palms together, gaze up towards the ceiling as you sink the hips forward. Gaze down at the left foot. You want to try and keep that arm to the outside of the leg. If it doesn't touch the floor, that's fine, just go where you can. If you can, bring the hand to the floor, sink the hips forward as you reach for the sky, left hand towards the ceiling. Turn the back toes into the mat, raise the right knee. Gaze forward, right knee is down, lift, down, and then lift. Hold here. If you can, and you want to go further, tuck the right arm underneath. Left arm comes around the back, try and bind. Again, gazing forward and to the floor, right knee is down, lift, down, then lift. Release the bind, hands come down around the left foot steps back with the right. Hold for plank, gaze forward, knees down, lift, down, and then lift. Hold here. Again, squeeze the arms into the body, chaturanga. Plank, turn to the right. Right hand towards the ceiling. Keep the hips towards the sky. Distribute the weight evenly into the legs. Bend the right leg. Sole the foot to the inner thigh. Again, push the hips towards the ceiling. And if you can, you want to go further, you take the two fingers, place between the big toe and the middle toe, the yogi grip. Extend the leg, lengthen the spine. Keep breathing. Remember, the breath is correlated to the postures. Right arm and leg is down. Again, squeeze the arms into the body, chaturanga. Plank, turn to the left, stack the feet, hand and hip towards the ceiling. Bend the leg, sole the foot to the inner thigh. Now take the two fingers, place it between the big toe and the middle toe for yogi grip. Gently and slowly extend the leg, lengthen the spine. Release the arm and leg down. Hold for plank, squeeze the arms into the body, chaturanga. Push up, upward facing dog. Exhale, chaturanga, plank, downward facing dog. Hands flat, fingers spread, chest towards the thighs, crown and head to the floor. Gaze up at the hands, and then lightly take the feet around the hands. Heels are in, toes are out, sink the groin down. Press the palms together, work the thighs back. You want to keep the feet flat and try and get the back as straight as you can. If your hips are tight, bring the hands to the floor and push the arms into the legs. Again, make sure you have a nice distance between the feet and make sure the toes are turned out. It'll give you more range of motion into the hips and groin. And then breathe. And now, lift the hips, turn the toes forward, feet are coming straight ahead, tuck the palms underneath the soles of the feet, toes touching the wrists, lift and lengthen the torso, exhale, Chest towards the thighs, crown the head to the floor. And breathe. Keep breathing. Inhale, exhale through the nose. Some people find this pose very difficult, but if you force yourself into the pose, it will be very difficult. So if you need to, you bend your knees. Of course, you're breathing. Inhale, exhale through the nose. Is the weight mostly in the heels and your buttocks are back? Gently and slowly shift the weight forward so that the top of the foot is working as well. And lift the head and chin. Remove the hands from underneath the feet. Step the feet together. Big toes are touching. Bend the legs. Squeeze the knees. Raise the arms up. Press the palms together for fierce pose. Again, the arms want to be straight. Palms pressed together. Gaze up. Exhale. Forward bend. Forehead towards the shins. Lift the head and chin. Gaze up. Take the feet back. Squeeze the arms into the body. Chaturanga. Push up. Upward facing dog. Exhale. Chaturanga. Plank. Raise the right leg up. Now palm up onto the toes. Again, bring the shoulders over the wrists. Squeeze the arms into the body. Chaturanga. Plank. Right foot forward between the hands. Left foot turns to a 45-degree angle. Lift the torso, raise the arms up, sink into the legs. Warrior pose on the right. Exhale. Hands come down around the right foot. Right foot steps back with the left. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Exhale. Chaturanga. Plank. Raise the left leg up. Downward facing dog. Bind hip parallel to the floor. Climb up on the toes of the right foot. And then gently bring the shoulders over the wrists. Gaze forward. Chaturanga. Squeeze the arms into the body. Step the left foot forward between the hands. Right foot turns to a 45-degree angle. Warrior pose on the left. Sink into the legs. Gaze up at the thumbs. Exhale. Hands come down around the left foot. Left foot steps back with the right. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Exhale. Chaturanga. Plank. Downward facing dog. Hands are flat. Fingers are spread. Chest towards the thighs. Crown head to the floor. Gaze up at the hands. Take the feet back. Between the hands, feet together. Big toes touching. Now bring the hands behind the legs by the Achilles heels. Bring the forearms around the calves. Lengthen the torso. You want to get the roundness out of the back. So the head is the last thing to actually come down. And just breathe here. Remember, go by your breath. And then when you're ready, exhale, forehead towards the shins. You can bend the legs at any time, just keep the knees together. Then lift the head and chin. Squeeze the knees, raise the arms up, press the palms together for fierce pose. Sit the buttocks back as if you're in a chair. Sink the butt back even further. Gaze up at the thumbs for half fierce. And exhale, wrap the arms behind the back of the legs, bow with the elbows. Slide the forearms past the calves. Bring the forehead towards the shins as you hug the legs in towards the body. Again, keep breathing. Inhale, exhale through the nose. Lift the head and chin, hands to the floor. Step the feet back. Gonna do crow. Bend the legs. Bend the arms. You want to keep the elbows in. You want to line up the joints, shoulders over the wrists. And gently bring the knees into the armpits. And slowly shift the weight forward. Raising one leg. If you're nervous, bring that leg down. Raise the other leg. If you feel you're ready, slowly raise both legs. Try to get the big toes to touch. Lift the head and chin as you gaze forward to the floor. And then take the feet back into Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Exhale. Chaturanga. Plank. Downward facing dog. Hands flat, fingers spread. Feet coming straight ahead. Gaze up between the hands. Right foot is forward. Left foot turns to a 45-degree angle. Warrior pose on the right. Sink down into the legs. Gaze up at the thumbs. Turn the torso to the left. Gaze at the middle finger on the right hand for warrior two. Make sure the knees over the ankle. You have enough space between the legs. Left foot's turned, toes are turned in. Straighten the right leg. Reach beyond the toes. Lengthening the spine. Gently bring the hand onto the leg. Left hand towards the ceiling for triangle. If you can, you want to go further, bring the hand down behind the leg to the floor. And then slowly come back up. Bend the right leg. Right hand comes down. Inside the leg, gaze up at the left hand. Work the left thigh forward. Now if you can, you want to go further, drop the shoulder below the knee. Keep the shoulder close to the leg. Right arm is underneath. Come away from the groin and towards the knee. Try and bind with the left hand or wrist. Gaze up towards the ceiling. If you don't have the bind, you can bring the hand behind the leg to the floor. Now, gaze forward. Slowly shift the weight into the right leg. Lift the head and chin. Try and raise the left leg up. If you lose the bind, bring the right hand to the floor. Just balance on the right leg. Gently bring the left foot down. Feet are parallel, gaze up. Again, if you don't have the bind, hug the legs in towards the body. If you have the bind, you're going to gaze down at the left foot. Lift the head and chin. Slowly come up. Balancing on the left leg. Back is straight. Standing leg wants to be straight. If you don't have the bind, just balance on the left leg. If you want to go further, try and straighten the right leg. And then slowly come down. Exhale. Right foot is forward. Left foot turns to a 45-degree angle. Arm is on the leg. Gaze up at the left hand. Bring the right hand down. And then gently bring the left hand to the floor. Raise the back heel. Left knee is down. Lift, down, lift, down, and then lift. Now gaze at something on the floor in front of you. Slowly come up. Arms alongside the body. Hold for airplane. Arm and leg is down. Again, lift up. Arms alongside the body. Arm and leg is down. Now step the right leg back. Keep the right leg extended. Chaturanga. Plank. Right foot is forward. Arms alongside the body. Palms facing the floor. Again, arms come down. Right leg is back. Chaturanga. Right foot forward. Gaze up. Arms alongside the body. Arm and leg is down. Right leg is back. Hold for plank. Gaze forward. Knees down. Lift. Down. Lift. Down. And then lift. Distribute the body weight evenly, using the legs as well as the arms. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Again, Chaturanga, plank, downward facing dog. Hands flat, fingers spread, chest towards the thighs, crown head to the floor. Make sure the feet are coming straight ahead. Now gaze up, step the left foot forward. Right foot turns to a 45-degree angle. Warrior pose on the left. Gaze up at the thumbs, sink down into the legs. Turn the torso to the right. And gaze at the middle finger in the left hand for Warrior Two. Straighten the left leg, reach beyond the toes. Left hand is on the leg. Gaze up at the right hand for Triangle Pose. If you can, bring the hand down behind the leg to the floor. You want to try and keep the weight mostly in the legs, so be light on the hands. Slowly come back up, bend the left leg, relax the shoulders. Left hand comes down inside the leg, right hand towards the ceiling. You want to push gently the hips forward, gaze up at the right hand. Now drop that shoulder, keep it below the knee, keep the shoulder and the arm close to the knee. Right arm comes around the back. You want to try and bind with the left hand or wrist. Gaze down at the floor. Remember, if you don't have the bind, you can bring the hand to the outside of the leg. Now slowly step the right foot in. Lift the head and chin. Balancing on the left leg, try and raise the right leg up. If you don't have the bind, bring the hand to the floor. Right foot is down. Feet are hip width apart. Gaze up towards the ceiling. And if you don't have the bind, hug the legs in towards the body. Lengthen the spine. If you have the bind, we're going to take it a little further. Gaze down the right foot. Lift the head and chin. Raise the left leg up. If you don't have the bind, just bounce on the right leg. Remember, standing leg wants to be straight. Back is straight. Relax the neck, shoulders, and jaw. Keep breathing. If you can, you want to go further. Try and straighten the left leg. And then slowly come down. Come down slowly. Left foot is down. Right foot turns to a 45-degree angle. Forearm is on the leg. Raise the right hand towards the ceiling. Then bring the left hand down behind the leg. Push the knee into the arm. Right arm is overhead. Gaze upward. Then bring the right hand down. Raise the back heel. Right knee is down. Lift. Again, make sure the left knee is over the ankle. Lift. Down. And then lift. Gaze at something on the floor in front of you. And slowly raise the right leg up. Arms alongside the body. Arm and leg is down. And again, lift up. Arms alongside the body. Arm and leg is down. Left leg is back. Squeeze the arms into the body, chaturanga. Plank, step. Left foot forward between the hands. And arms alongside the body. Arm and leg is down. Left leg is back. Chaturanga. Plank. Left foot is forward. Arms alongside the body. And then bring the arm and leg down. Left leg is back. Again, hold the plank pose. Knees down. Lift. Down. Then lift. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Exhale. Chaturanga. Plank. Again, raise the right leg up. Downward facing dog. Right leg extended. Come up on the toes. Shoulders over the wrist. Again. Chaturanga. Elbows in tight. Right foot forward between the hands. Left foot turns to a 45-degree angle. Warrior pose on the right. Gaze up at the thumbs, sink down into the legs. Now straighten the right leg. Left hand is forward, right hand is back. Slowly bring the hand inside the leg, and then gently bring the right hand forward. And just try and lengthen the spine. You want to get the roundness out of the back. Again, breathe into the parts of the body that give you the most awareness. Allow the body to open, and then slowly release the chest and head down. Lift the head and chin. Now gently bring the left hand to the outside of the leg. Again, legs are straight. Back is straight. Turn and gaze up at the right hand for a revolved triangle. Hold and breathe. Then gaze down. Hands come down around the right foot. Bend the right leg. Again, make sure the knees over the ankle. Arms alongside the body. Keep the weight into the back of the leg. Gently bring the left arm to the outside of the leg. Press the palms together. Gaze up towards the ceiling. Keep breathing. Inhale, exhale through the nose. Gaze down at the right foot. Hands come down around the right foot. Right foot steps back with the left. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Exhale. Chaturanga. Plank, raise the left leg up. Downward facing dog, left leg extended. Find hip parallel to the floor. Come up on the toes of the right foot. Slowly bring the shoulders over the wrists. Squeeze the arms into body, chaturanga. Plank, step the left foot forward. Right foot turns to a 45-degree angle. Again, warrior pose on the left. Gaze up at the thumbs, sink down into the legs. Straighten the left leg. Right hand is forward. Reach beyond the toes. Bring the hand out inside the leg, and then gently and slowly bring the left arm forward. Now gaze forward. You want to try and get the roundness out of the back. Push through the buttocks. Lengthen the spine. Extend through the chest. Legs are straight if you can, and then slowly fold the torso over the thigh on an exhalation. Keep breathing into the parts of the body that give you the most awareness. Then lift the head and chin, gaze up, bring the right hand to the outside of the leg, left hand towards the ceiling. Pull the hips to the right as you gaze up to the left for a revolved triangle. And gaze down, bend the leg, arms alongside the body. Keep the weight distributed into both legs and feet. And then bring the right arm to the outside of the leg. Press the palms together as you gaze up over the left shoulder towards the ceiling. And then gaze down at the foot. Hands come down around the foot. Left foot steps back with the right. Hold for plank pose. Knees down. Lift, down, lift. Now come down. Left forearm, right forearm, right hand, left hand. Right forearm, left hand. Right hand, and hold down here onto the forearms. Gaze forward. Lengthen the torso. Pivot on the toes, only working from the waist down. Now hold here, push into the legs. Interlace the fingers. Push back. Knees between the toes. Extend forward. Again, push back. Knee between the legs. Push back. Extend. Hold here and breathe. Knees down. Distribute the weight evenly. Lift, down, lift, down, and lift. Hold here. And then gently bring the knees to the floor. Sit the buttocks onto the heels, this time toenails into the mat. If your hips and your lower back are tight, you can get more space between the legs. Release the chest and head down. Then lift the head and chin. Come back onto all fours. Toenails into the mat, round the back, chin to chest. Toes into the mat, lift the tail, chest and chin. Squeeze the arms into the body, chaturanga. Push up. Upward facing dog. Raise the knees up, upward facing dog. Chaturanga. Plank. Downward facing dog. Hands are flat, fingers are spread, chest towards the thighs, crown head to the floor. Gaze up at the hands, and you're going to take the feet through the hands and have a seat. Lie back, raise the legs up, lift the hips, hands into the middle of the back, fingers pointing towards the buttocks. And you want to get your thumbs close to the fingers. Hold and breathe. Push through the balls of the feet towards the ceiling. Gently bring the right leg overhead. Try to get the toes to the floor. And then bring the right leg up. Gently bring the left leg overhead. Toes, if you can, to the floor. And again, raise the left leg up. Now gently bring both legs overhead, toes to the floor. As the toes touch the floor, interlace the fingers, straighten out the arms, and then pull the shoulders gently down and away from the ears. Hold for plow. Plow pose. Now this is a variation of plow. Bend the legs, squeeze the knees. Around the head. Straighten the legs again. The plow. And then slowly raise the legs up. Hands into the middle of the back. Fingers pointing towards the buttocks. Hold for shoulders down. And then come down the legs. Bring the right foot overhead. Try to get the toes to touch. And if you can, left foot to the floor. And then gently switch. Left foot is overhead, and then gently bring the right foot down. Now if you can, slowly come down into bridge pose. If you feel like your back isn't ready, gently roll out, feet are flat, toes are forward, interlace the fingers, hips towards the ceiling for bridge pose. And then gently tuck the arms underneath. Palms pressing into the floor, thumbs are touching. Straighten out the legs. Gaze up at the toes. Come up onto the forearms. Lift and expand the chest. Release the crown and head to the floor. Hold for fish pose. Try to keep the legs together, pressing through the balls of the feet. And of course, breathing, inhale, exhale through the nose. Gently chin to chest. Exhale, just slowly roll out. Bend the legs. Take the arms out from underneath. Soles of the feet touching. Let the knees fall open. Let the arms rest overhead. Close the eyes. Take a few long exhalations, smoothing out the breath. Just relax the body. Allow the body to be supported by the floor. You want to make sure the elbows and the wrists are pressing to the floor. If you have tight shoulders, they may be lifted, so you may need to get a little more space between the arms. If it's too intense on the brain, gently release the legs. Let the feet fall open. Just continue to breathe into the body, smoothing out the breath. Exhaling out any tension and toxins from the body. And gently release the arms on one side of the body, palms facing towards the ceiling. And gently and slowly wiggle the toes and the fingers. Stretch the arms overhead. Stretch through the fingertips to the tips of the toes. Bend the legs. Press the feet flat into the floor. Pressing the lower back into the floor as you stretch the arms overhead. Bend the legs in towards the body. Gently rock from side to side. Massaging the back into the floor. And then bring the legs down to the left. Use the left hand to draw the legs down. Press the right palm to the floor. Turn and gaze at the right hand. And then slowly bring the legs down to the right. Use the right hand to draw the legs down. Turn and gaze at the left hand. Center. Hug the legs in towards the body. Chin to chest. And then slowly roll up 4 times to a seated position.